This is a day in the life of Dennis Terrell. And what I think about is, what are your purpose and what are your goals? You think about when people first meet people and they build a relationship and getting to know a person, the first thing they ask is, do you want children? Now, when you get into having children, that can be a deal breaker. A lot of people, if they don't want children, they end the date because they being selfish. Now, of course, some people will lie to you and tell them they want kids to get what they want. Then the relationship still ends. That's why it's good to always be truthful and to be honest with a person. So if you know you don't want kids, let a person know, look, I don't want kids. Another goal that people have is a nice house. People want to live in a nice house. Some people want a small house. Some people want a big house. Some people want to own. So those are important qualities. So you should be saving your money, doing everything you can do to make sure you get your house, because that's important to some people. So if you start a relationship, it's best to believe you're going to talk about finances. That's one thing that's going to be important, because if your finances is not good, you're definitely not going to have a house. Some people, they want a vehicle. They want a nice car. So most young people, either they're staying with their parents and they have a nice car, or older people are retired or have worked for years, have a nice nest egg set aside so they have a nice car. But when you're young, you're starting from scratch. So you want to write you out a budget so you'll know everything will work out. So those things are important to some people. Other things that might be important to a person is maybe they don't like their weight. Maybe they don't like how they look. So they want to go on a diet. Or they want to exercise. So then you come out with a workout plan, or a way to make sure you have a diet to eat healthy. Make sure you stand on track, stand in shape. That's important to some people. So that puts in one of their goals. Then you have the people that want to be millionaires and be rich. So they have a game plan, or they're writing out a destination for a year or two ahead to see if they can reach their goals and everything be met. So when you start looking at all these main goals, they have one thing in common. You have to plan for everything. And when you make a plan, you have to stick to it. So you might have to check in once a week or constantly to make sure that everything is being met, your needs are being met, so you can reach your goal. You don't just say, I'm going to accomplish something, and you don't have a plan. That's what's important. Make sure you're doing everything possible to reach success. Now, I call it snares, traps. When life get in the way, your car break down, you lose your job, you have health issues. Maybe you can't work like you used to work. You get in a situation where you get into a divorce. All those are situations that can ruin your goals. They can ruin your plans. So you want to make sure you have enough money saved up so you can handle all these situations. Now let's just say you're an investor and you like investing. You won't see the return on your investment. Sometimes it might take years to see the return on your investment. Sometimes it might take days. Sometimes it might take months. And that's if you get some real good. But at the end of the day, all that costs money. So you always want to be prepared, and you always want to make sure you're doing everything possible to stick to your plan so you can reach your goals. One of your basic goals that people talk about as their goal is losing weight. And when you look at this, it goes into 16 ways to motivate yourself to lose weight. But we just dealing with 8 of them. And this is just an example. Weight loss is an example. A lot of people for the new year, they want to lose weight. So I'm putting this as one of your goals. When you start with number 1, determine why you want to lose weight. Clearly define all reasons you want to lose weight and write them down. So you got to know why you're trying to lose weight. You really want to do it for yourself. Maybe you look in the mirror and you don't like how you look in your clothes. Or maybe you went to the doctor and the doctor told you to be more healthier. So that's might be one reason. And then you got to have realistic expectations. So don't expect to lose weight in 2 weeks or take all these diet pills, think that's going to help you. It's going to take hard work to lose weight. Then you got to focus on process goals. So that means you got to focus on your game plan to help you lose weight. Then you got to pick a plan that fits your lifestyle. Keep a weight loss journal. Find out how much weight you lost. Celebrate your success. So when you make efforts and you reach your goal, you want to celebrate it. Then you want to find support, maybe a family members or close friends. So that's just a few ways. But all this going into, you want to make sure you set realistic goals for yourself. Some people have marriage as a goal. A lot of people are lonely now and they want to find a husband or find a wife. So I'm not saying marriage is for everybody, but that is somebody's goal. They want to get married. They want to have children. Is marriage good for your health? I found this article and I thought that would be interesting for people that is considering being married. So it just gives you something to think about. Now, all these goals that we're talking about don't have to be everybody's goal. It's just an example. That's all.